leaving because I haven't sucked dick in such a long time. I miss the D. I'm about to relapse and call this nigga. Big, fat, black. And heavy. I miss it. A lot. I want it. In my throat.
Just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. You know what? I don't know if we need to watch that again to just really just let this soak in on us. I don't know. Let me give the intro, and maybe by the time I finish doing that, I'll know what to say. Hello, knockouts. Tanya TKO here. And I'm a self-love specialist and relationship expert from TanyaTKO.com. I help you learn to love yourself and each other. Last week, we talked about Cardi B, whether or not she should take him back, under what circumstances, etc. And, things were kind of split. For the most part, people were like, no. Some people even tried to evoke the Me Too on this, talking about the man was going to her job, stalking her, etc., etc. If you remember from my video, I was like, listen, make him feel that pain, and make him feel the pain hard, and make him feel the pain enough to be able to offset him from doing and participating in the type of behavior that he's apologizing for in the first place. Somebody else suggested that they go and they seek therapy. I suggested that now is the time that she stick him up, turn him upside down, flip his pockets inside out like rabbit ears, and get every and anything that she wants, including therapy, if that is what to really get the, like, if she. But you see, there's a part of me that doesn't feel like a person like him in the limelight at the age that he is, with the amount of money that he has and the amount of girls that are after him. I don't feel like a person like him has the capacity to be faithful. So in my humble opinion, in my professional opinion, I believe that the only real thing to offset, I just keep using that word. Oh God. Let me just finish that sentence and then go on. Is the pain, like really making him feel that pain and making that pain unmistakable and very viable, But now look, so he did this grand gesture, came out on the stage and had the flowers and all of that. And she was kind of like barking at him on the stage, and he went away and he was like, oh, well, I tried, blah, blah, blah. And people were like, that's right, Cardi, right? But at the end of the day, one, that is her husband. She married this man. Two, that is the father of her child. So he's always going to be in their life in some capacity. And plus, she likes him. I can imagine that part of the reason that she married him and that she spent all this time with him is because she likes his personality. She was defending him, calling him her friend before anything else, and how he helped her, etc. But look at what we have here. Look at what we have. I feel like I need to say this right off the bat. Ladies, please, don't don't talk publicly about how good your man's penis is. Don't talk all publicly about how big and all this other stuff it is, because you paint the picture. Look at the words that she's using. Big, black, heavy, and all this other stuff. She's talking about she miss it, and she miss it in her throat. And I'm like, wow, she sounds like a bird. I'm not saying that she is, and I don't like to call people names, but when I heard this, that's just was just like floating around in my mind. I'm like, this girl sounds like a bird. It's like out of all of the things. And then she's talking publicly about this on a broadcast, sipping. I miss it in my throat. I'm like, come on, really? Come on. So now she's going to go back and she's going to get what? Nothing. She's going to get nothing. She's not going to get the commitment that she wants. She's not going to get the faithfulness that she wants. Listen, you know what? I'm going to say this because, listen, I was 25 once. And so part of the reason that I'm coming back telling you all this is to be able to stop you from making some of the mistakes that I made. When a man gives you an apology, I mean, a person, it's easy to speak words. I can sit up here, I'm speaking words right now. I could sit up here and say anything. I could be like, the sky is purple. Grass is blue. I can say anything. But what's the difference between anybody saying anything, giving any type of apology? What's the difference between that and really making the changes, like really implementing the changes that they're apologizing about? What has he done differently? He's still the same person who was cheating on her before. Okay, so he came out on the stage and he brought some flowers. Okay. If you want to talk about therapy and really creating a cohesive unit with your husband, what has he done differently in terms of changing his programming? Because at the end of the day, programming is going to win. Because that's what creates, it's like the computer script underneath how we run and operate. Where has the programming changed? So now she's up here on this broadcast. My heart just, I feel like, you know what? I'm like, okay, so we got invested in this situation and I see what's going on here. She's going to go back. He's going to cheat again. They're going to come back out and make this thing pop. I don't have the capacity for it. It's like I don't know how many of you have ever had a group of friends that you try to hang out with and those group of friends are always fighting and all the drama. And I don't have the capacity to jump back into this. And somebody sent me this video last week, like after, I think this happened like a day or so after the grand apology, etc. And if she was going to take him back, why didn't she just take him back on the stage so that could be the pain right there? Oh, you've embarrassed yourself in public, this, that, and the other. But to be up on some broadcast talking about, oh, my throat, I haven't sucked D in so long. No. I'm like, come on, really? I mean, I don't even know. I want to hear your thoughts below. I feel ridiculous for having defended Cardi B, for having, I feel ridiculous for involving myself in the situation with the amount of seriousness in which I involved myself. And I just, you know what? And I'm glad that I didn't sit down there and give like, I don't want to say professional life coaching advice because like I said in my video, we don't know what Cardi wants. And the advice that I gave came from the space of looking at their situation. And from what it is that I saw, my advice was the best thing that she could have done, but then it's like her rationale for going back, not even having hit him up or made him feel the pain, but her rationale for going back is missing his penis. Community peen that I was going to say half the holes in Hollywood, but I don't want to go there. But apparently he's gotten around a lot. This is the penis that she misses. Then there's going to be the STDs and this, that, and he's still going to be this, that. Because, I mean, look, she doesn't have the upper hand anymore. She's lost all her leverage. Fly away, birdies. Fly away. And on that note, I'm going to let you comment in the comments below. I want to hear what it is that you have to say. I don't like attacking people on my page. So please be as kind and as loving as you can be. It seems like she really needs some support because this is what this boils down to right here is a self-worth issue. What is it that you feel that you're worth? Are you worth a relationship that's faithful? Are you worth, the effort to really truly have a person prove to you that they've changed their ways, that they're willing to do whatever it takes to be able to get back in your good graces? And it's apparent that, what? A few apologies and some flowers, maybe a bunch of phone calls probably behind the scenes, and some serial cheaters ganging together to smirk on the camera about how she needs to go back and take back his community peen. And then now she done described the community penis for everyone so that now more girls can be flocking towards his big black heavy penis that fits so nice inside her throat. And on that note, I'll see you all later. Tanya TKO. And I'm out. Go out there and love one another. But most importantly, what? Love yourself. And love yourself enough that when a person gives you an apology, that you ask the tough questions about what about their behavior that they're apologizing about has changed. What's changed? What's different now than before? What did this whole breakup last 2 weeks? And then on an Instagram live one day, as she was sipping on some hot black dark coffee, the feeling of penis in her throat overcame her, and that was the reason that she decided to go back. Love yourself enough to know that, and you want you guys are like, oh, she's beautiful, she's young, she's at the height of her career. It's got to be about more than just penis, because every man has a penis on him. Some bigger, longer, stronger, blacker, darker, and heavier than his. So this is really, 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 really boiling down to self-worth. What is it that she feels that she's worth? And like I said in that video with the guy who had the food and no utensils, and the ladies were like, that's fine, I can eat with my hands. God gave me hands to eat with. And I'm like, you know what? Listen, I cannot force you to want more for yourself. And listen, Cardi, honey, as your big sister, I cannot force you to know what it is that you deserve and know how to navigate through this. I've been through it. Every woman in her younger days has been through the hollow apology. And this is why I came out talking about really shake him down. People don't like when I say that men are kind of like dogs and the ways that they need to be trained. You must train a man to treat you how you want him to treat you. A lot of us want these ready-made men. There's going to be a foundation that's already set inside of him. However, he's still going to need to be trained. And this cheating problem, him squirting his penis all over the place, that's something that he's not housebroken. He's not housebroken. I don't even know what to say. I feel like a fool for having participated in this situation. All right, Tanya TKO, and I'm out. Peace.